Hey y'all, it's Will Johnson with Williamtjrealty. Today we're going to be diving into what it's like to live in Mont Belvieu, Texas. So I made a previous video on what it's like to live in Mont Belvieu, Texas, but a lot of things have changed since then, and one of you guys sent me a comment saying give us an updated video. So I decided to go ahead and do a up-to-date video. Thank you for the comment. This little town has been growing and changing. Let's take a closer look at what makes it a good place to call home. So point number one is a growing community. Mont Belvieu, Texas has a really fast, robust, growing community here. So Mont Belvieu, Texas has really been on a rise lately with new neighborhoods popping up everywhere, new amenities coming, new restaurants and shops coming. There's a lot of things coming to this area. There's a lot of good developments coming. So it's a very, very exciting time to live here while everything's expanding. You have top-notch schools here. You got all kinds of community events that bring folks together. So I'm going to be bringing on Brian to give us more insight on what's going on in Mont Belvieu area, the new things that's coming up, the new amenities. These things are going to be very, very exciting. So here's Brian.
Hey, Will. Thanks so much for having me. As you know, being the communications and marketing director for the city, talking about Mont Belvieu is something I love to do. And like you mentioned, there is so much going on here right now. As a matter of fact, I'm sure you can hear the noise. I'll give you a look. All of this behind me, all this dirt work, well, that is the continued construction of our town center, which is developing here in front of our brand new City Hall. So we are going to have the thing that so many other cities have that Mont Belvieu doesn't, but we're getting one, which is an authentic Texas hometown downtown. So we are so excited that we're able to work with the developer that is building Riceland, the master plan community that's being built here in Mont Belvieu. We're excited to work with them and get this underway so that we have this fantastic retail and restaurant hub, as well as over time, people will live down here. So there'll be a residential component to it as well. But it's not just here, it's all throughout the city. Matter of fact, we have a brand new retail strip that just finished up. They're building out the restaurants and stores that are going in there now. And we have two other strips that are coming in that are under construction right now, two more retail areas. So there's plenty to see, buy, try, and eat here in Mont Belvieu. We may not be that small town anymore, but you cannot beat the hometown atmosphere that we really preserve here in Mont Belvieu, and that is the absolute truth. And hey, I want to tell you about two things real quick that we are really excited about. We have two restaurants that so many people love that are about to open here. One is Chick-fil-A. We are getting a Chick-fil-A location here right on Eagle Drive, right across from all the Barbers Hill schools. So that is exciting. And then also an East Side favorite, a longtime Baytown tradition, Sumburger. Sumburger is about to open their doors here. So we'll have a location for some home-cooked burger goodness right here in Mont Belvieu without having to go anywhere. It's just a quick drive down the street. There is so much going on here right now. Really, Will, the best thing I can tell your viewers to do is to come visit us. Go maybe on some showings with you to check out the houses that are on the market, and you'll see why Mont Belvieu is an incredible place to live and really should be your new hometown. All right, Will, I'm going to toss it back to you, bud.
Thanks, Brian. So the Riceland community is a very big development going on here in the Mont Belvieu, Texas area. The Riceland community is not just a subdivision. The Riceland community is a master plan community and is intertwined with Mont Belvieu and its downtown area. Mont Belvieu moved its downtown area from one spot to where it currently is now, where the city hall is, and the fire department is there, and the police department is there. And they're trying to bring people back into the downtown area, and that's where the Riceland community comes in. The Riceland community is going to be prime real estate there right next to the downtown area that's bringing people together. They're going to have a different style of homes that they never had in the Mont Belvieu, Texas area. Mont Belvieu normally has bigger homes with wider lots. Now the homes are still going to be big, but the lots are going to be smaller, and the community is going to be a little more close-knit. Some of the houses are going to still be very big and wide, but then they're rolling out another product, which is a alley load product that's going to have a back garage area and no garage in the front, to where it's going to feel a little closer together. So I guess they're going to be narrow. The lots are not going to be as wide. So this is new and exciting. A lot of the people in Mont Belvieu are looking forward to this. Obviously, most of the homes in the neighborhoods there are still going to be the traditional big homes with a big lot, but this is going to be for the people who want to be in a more downtown area, in the close-knit part of the community. And the Riceland is also going to have a town center right there close to the fire department. Is going to be a town center. You're going to have shops there. Several things are going to be going on there. There are going to be new restaurants and things coming to the area that Brian mentioned there. So this Riceland community is planning on being built around 20-25 years. There's going to be about 4,500 homes over the span of that. So this is going to be a long and slow project, but there, as you could see, houses are already coming up and they're going pretty fast, so everybody's excited about the community and what the community has to offer. Interesting fact about this community is they're not allowing any investors to just come in and just start buying houses. If you buy a house, you're going to have to be someone who's planning on staying there. It doesn't mean you can't buy a house and investment, but first it initially has to be your place of residency. After that, you could of course do whatever you want if you wanted to rent it out, but this is going to stop a lot of random renters from coming into the area. Again, trying to keep the community a little more tight-knit and integrity of it up to where you're just not having a bunch of renters come into the community. So Riceland community also goes right up to the Eagle Point. Eagle Point is still a highlight of Mont Belvieu, which is the Eagle Point golf course. It has a recreation center. There's a lot of things to do there at Eagle Point. So next, job opportunities. So although these may not be the highest paying jobs, all the new development that's coming to the Mont Belvieu area is bringing in a lot of jobs. So already now there's a new McDonald's, Taco Bell, Whataburger. There's new restaurants coming. There's a Sunburger coming. There's a Toasted Yolk here. They just joined the Chamber of Commerce. So there's a lot of good new restaurants coming into the area, and with more restaurants and more things means more job opportunities, especially for the youth to come in and work, and not just for the youth but for adults to come in and work. So most of Mont Belvieu is built on people who work at the power plant, whether that's the Chevron, Exxon, or the Enterprise power plant. But there's a lot of jobs coming here now because of all the little local shops and things here in the Mont Belvieu community. So now with these new job opportunities coming in, people can find more jobs here in the Mont Belvieu area close to home without leaving the Mont Belvieu area. So next on the list, amenities. Mont Belvieu, Texas still has the top rated school in Chambers County. This is the Barbers Hill School District. Plus Mont Belvieu has beautiful parks and plenty of recreational activities there, whether you're talking about the Eagle Point golf course and recreation center. You could play basketball there, you can swim there, there's swimming classes there, there's personal trainers there, all kinds of things. They also have their open D1 training for people who want to lose weight and you want one-on-one training. It's a wonderful option if you're moving to the Mont Belvieu area to consider. Also, the park here in Mont Belvieu has a lot of things, a lot of activities. They have movie nights a lot of times to where you can gather there at a nice night at the park and watch a movie. There's all kinds of events going on there for the public. So if you want something to do here in the Mont Belvieu, Texas area, there's plenty of things to do without having to drive all the way to Houston. But of course, if you want to do that, Houston is right there, only about 30 minutes away to get there. So next point is the real estate market. I'm a realtor, so you know I couldn't make this video without talking about the real estate market. Mont Belvieu's real estate market is still doing really good and still booming. As you know, a lot of new subdivisions being built. If you go to the further more north part of Mont Belvieu, there's going to be 2 subdivisions there from Anglia Home, and these are newer subdivisions going up to Dayton and up to Highway 146. So Mont Belvieu is being built, and it's having a lot of homes come through there, more than just the 45 homes. In the next 20 years of the Riceland community, there's a lot of other little communities that's going to be finished and complete well before that time period even gets here. Another great thing about the subdivisions here in Mont Belvieu is there's so much built into where right now, if you're the first to get to a community, the prices are going to go up. You could gain a lot of equity in your house by being the first people to get to the new communities and get that house built. So that'll be wonderful. Guys, if you can, definitely take advantage of that. But Mont Belvieu is a nice place where you can kind of get a semi-starter home all the way up to a luxury build, just depending on what you're looking for. It's available for you. Even in a Riceland community, there's new homes starting in the low 300s right now, because you can get a house at a smaller square footage up to a house with a very large square footage, you know. So next, lifestyle and community. So living in Mont Belvieu, Texas means being part of a tight-knit community. Folks here are friendly and welcoming, and they always have something new going on, some type of activity or some type of event to go to, or something that you can do. From local shops, restaurants, to community events. I'm personally part of the Chamber of Commerce. If you're a new business coming here, I recommend that you guys do join the Mont Belvieu Area Chamber of Commerce, as I'm an ambassador, and we do go out our way to promote companies and events. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys give me a holler, and I'll get you all taken care of with that. So Mont Belvieu always has, as I mentioned before, they have the movie nights at the park, you have golfing events, you have career day at the Barbers Hill ISD, you have all kinds of events. So there you have it, a snapshot of living in Mont Belvieu, Texas in 2024. This town got a lot to offer, and it's only getting better. So if you're thinking about making a move or just want to learn more, make sure you give me a holler. I won't bite, I promise. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to keep up with my videos and what's going on in the Mont Belvieu, Texas area. I cover Mont Belvieu, Texas, Baytown, Texas, Dayton, Texas, Crosby, Texas, this whole east part of the Houston area. So guys, I will see you guys in the next video.